Hi everyone, welcome back to the podcast. It's 3rd October and it's a Tuesday morning, and I'm sure all of you had a lovely long weekend and you're back at it in your offices, in your place of place of work. For a moment it slipped my mind. Anyway, I'm back at it. So it's been a long day for me because I've been compressed into recording all the Be Rich videos and podcasts as I was heading out for my long weekend to Bangalore. So it's been a long day for me. So bear with me as I get through this, and your kindness is much appreciated. So what did I want to talk about today? Well, a lot of you keep asking me on Instagram, sir, what business should I do? What business should I do? I'd like to do some business, some side business. So instead of telling you what to do, which is your personal choice, I thought 5 business ideas, maybe that's no longer a good idea 2023 onwards. So what are these 5? Dropshipping business. Dropshipping was once seen as a lucrative venture, but oversaturation and low success rate in recent years made it less viable. In India, a surge in drop shipping business with many entrepreneurs trying their luck. However, similar challenges with low profitability and increased competition existing in the Indian e-commerce landscape has made it a very tough proposition to do. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering what is drop shipping. I don't want to tell you what drop shipping is. You can Google it and read all about it. Another one, which is not a good idea to do anymore, is Airbnb Rentals. The concept of renting out your spare space on Airbnb has lost its appeal due to issues like property damage, unrealistic guest expectations, and the lack of consistent profitability. At one point in time, it was thought to be the best thing to do. If you have an extra spare apartment, even better than renting it out or putting a PG, is to just do Airbnb, that even if you rent it out at a high rental yield for 10 days in the month, it's still better than doing a full rental, and you always have the flexibility of using the space whenever you're required and pulling it out of Airbnb. But there's been a surge of cases where property's been damaged by occupants, unrealistic expectation from guests who are coming to stay, and the lack of filling up those dates in the month has been a big issue because there's huge surge of availability of property on Airbnb. In short-term, rental market has grown in India, but also has faced many challenges because of maintenance, satisfaction of guests, and regulation in each area seems to be changing. All this impacts profitability for the owner. So that's another business I would say is a no-go as of now in 2023. Another one which has been a no-go since the beginning for me personally, and I think Anand and Shashwat attest to this, but if you are thinking about doing cryptocurrency market now, after seeing all this so-called boom, it's faced a major downturn. Many crypto projects and businesses have had their thriving businesses shuttered. So after much hype, they're all struggling now. And I would not advise you to try doing crypto. There's been an argument, even if you don't believe in crypto, you can do services allied to crypto for people who are interested in crypto and still make money. I think that is also over now and the ship has sailed. Even allied business of crypto, I don't think there's going to be much demand anymore. India has had its fair share of cryptocurrencies up and downs, and there's a lot of uncertainty in India as far as the government is concerned and the rules regarding crypto. So I would definitely give this a miss and wouldn't try my hand at it. That's my advice. 4th business, which I would say is not something you can try doing now, is businesses that cater to people staying at home. During the pandemic, we saw initial success, but it's been struggling since 2022. People sought traditional services and additional services for sitting at home and outdoor activities. All that is wound up. India has witnessed a surge in low and home-based services during the pandemic, but life has returned to normal. People are back at office, and you can see this more and more. Even if you don't feel like going back to office, arms are being twisted and asked to return to office. So these kind of services, stay-at-home services, are pretty much gone. Even things like Urban Company is struggling to fill up those slots which they have. Another one of my favorites, what I used to do for a very long time, which I don't do anymore, is graphic design businesses. Once profitable, face competition from AI-driven digital tools and platforms. Specialized skills like UI, UX design were in much high demand. I don't know what is the prospect of it anymore. With the AI in the strength and numbers, it's coming into the market. The design industry has evolved. Designers are diversifying their skill sets to stay relevant. But the rise of this AI tool and its impact on Indian designers as well has been very tough. Unless you are upskilling yourself and you are progressively saying, I want AI to be part of my tool sets, and you're learning AI to and implementing AI tool sets into your workflow, and easing your workflow and also changing your price points to your clients based on this, I don't see you surviving in it. People who are my age and over my age will find it very hard to stay relevant with the AI tools and trying to relearn all this. So that too in copywriting and research writing, it's been very tough for people who are mediocre, I would say, to be honest. People who are very excellent, who are much sought after in this industry, they still have a space because there is always a space for people with exceptional talent. But people like me, with case of who have mediocre talent, who are just there getting by. Those are my final thoughts when it comes to this. These 5 businesses, I would say you can give it a miss this year and you can try other things. But these things, I personally don't see any future in it as the way the current market stands. So let me know in your comments down below what you think is not relevant in India or globally speaking as a business option going forward. I hope you found this video interesting and informative as always. It's been a very short and sweet one because, as I said, it's been a long day for me today. So thanks for bearing with me. Tomorrow I'll be fresh and I'll have some fresh ideas. I'm sure I would have experienced some new ideas in Bangalore after my long weekend, and I'll definitely be happy to share all that with you as soon as I come back. Thank you.